At 40 years old, Caleb Monroe sat alone in his small rented apartment, staring at a ceiling stained by years of neglect. The room was quiet, but his mind was loud. This was not the life he imagined when he was younger. Once, he had dreams of success, stability, and respect. Now, he had none of them. His phone lay face down on the table, silent, no messages, no missed calls. The world had moved on without him. Caleb felt invisible, like a man erased by time and poor decisions. That night, he didn't cry. He simply felt empty, as if failure had finally finished its work. The collapse didn't happen overnight. It began with his job. After 15 years at the same company, Caleb was laid off during a restructuring. Younger employees with lower salaries replaced experience. He told himself he would find something quickly. Weeks turned into months. Rejection emails piled up. Then came the arguments at home, small at first, then violent in words and silence. His marriage, already fragile, could not survive the pressure. The divorce papers arrived on the same week his savings ran out. By 40, Caleb wasn't just unemployed, he was divorced, broke, and deeply ashamed. Debt followed him like a shadow. Credit cards. Late rent. Loans he once believed he would pay back easily. Each bill felt like a reminder of who he had failed to become. Friends stopped calling, not because they hated him, but because he avoided them. He didn't want pity. He didn't want advice. He wanted to disappear. Some nights, he sat in his car long after turning off the engine, wondering how everything had gone so wrong. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't stupid. Yet here he was, at 40, starting from less than zero. One morning, after another sleepless night, Caleb looked at himself in the mirror. His face looked older than his age. His eyes were tired, but something else was there too, anger. Not at the world. At himself. For waiting. For hoping things would magically improve. That morning, he made a quiet decision. Not a dramatic promise. Not a motivational speech. Just a simple thought, I can't fix everything, but I can fix one small thing today. That was the moment everything changed, even though nothing around him did. Caleb started embarrassingly small. He woke up at the same time every day. No excuses. He made his bed, even when no one would see it. He cleaned the apartment he hated living in. He went for a 10-minute walk, even when his mind screamed that it was pointless. There was no passion, no inspiration, only discipline. He stopped waiting to feel motivated. He acted first. Some days felt meaningless. But he kept showing up. Not because he believed in success, because he believed in consistency. Weeks passed. Then months. The changes were invisible to others, but not to him. His posture improved. His thoughts became quieter. He started reading instead of scrolling. Learning instead of escaping. He applied for jobs again, not with desperation, but with structure. Every morning had a plan. Every day had a non-negotiable routine. He failed many times. Interviews went badly. Money was still tight. But something was different. Failure no longer crushed him. It informed him. Discipline gave him stability when confidence was still missing. A year later, Caleb didn't look like a success story, yet. He had an entry-level job, far below his past position. His apartment was still small. His debt still existed. But his identity had changed. He was no longer a man waiting to be saved. He was a man building himself quietly. No one applauded. No one noticed. And that was fine. Because for the first time in years, Caleb trusted himself. Not because of talent. Not because of luck. But because he had proven, day after day, that he would not quit. Looking back, Caleb realized something painful and freeing: talent had never been his problem. Discipline had. He had relied on potential and ignored habits. He waited for confidence instead of creating it. Losing everything forced him to rebuild from the foundation. Brick by brick. Day by day. At 40, he learned what he should have learned at 20: success is boring. It's repetitive. It's quiet. And it belongs to those who show up even when no one is watching. Caleb Monroe's life didn't transform overnight. But it transformed permanently. His story isn't about dramatic comebacks or viral moments. It's about choosing to begin again when pride is gone and excuses no longer work. If you are listening to this and feel behind, broken, or defeated, remember this: it is never too late to start over. Not with big dreams, but with small disciplines. Because talent may open doors, but discipline is what keeps them open.